Big School is a British sitcom starring David Walliams, Catherine Tate, Stephen Speirs, Francis de la Tour, Joanna, Scanlan, and Philip Glenister. It is set in a secondary school and follows the comedic relationships of teachers. The first series began airing on BBC One on the 16th of August 2013 and was met with polarised reviews. The final episode of the first series aired on 20th of September 2013. On the 2nd of December 2013, BBC One controller Charlotte Moore announced that Big School had been renewed for a second and final series, which concluded on 10th of October 2014. In June 2015, it was officially announced that Big School would not return for a third series. The series follows Keith Church, played by David Walliams, a socially naive chemistry teacher at the fictional Greybridge Secondary School near Watford, who falls for new French teacher Sarah Poston, played by Catherine Tate, who believes herself to be an inspirational teacher, in tune with youth culture, and a beautiful woman. However, she is also getting attention from the arrogant, rude sports teacher Trevor Gunn, played by Philip Glenister. Other staff members include Miss Barron, Francis de la Tour as the alcoholic no-nonsense head teacher, Mr. Martin, Daniel Rigby, as a music teacher with ambitions to be a singer-songwriter, Mr. Barber, played by Stephen Speirs, a geography teacher who is having a nervous breakdown and is employed as a caretaker in the second series, and Mr. Hubble, played by James Green, the elderly and unwell head of science. The pupils at the school are portrayed as being mainly interested in social networking, texting and parting, as being bored by the attempts of Mr. Church and Miss Poston to engage with them. The show was written by David Walliams, who had previously produced Little Britain, along with the Dawson brothers, and directed by Tony Dow. Many scenes for the series were shot at the Bishop Holt School in Hillington, West London. The pupils gave up their school holidays to come to the school and be extras. Other inside shots were filmed at Pinewood Studios in Buckinghamshire. The titles were scrapped in Series 2 and replaced by a simple text at the centre of the screen. Now, I find myself absolutely loving this show, and I'm just so sad they didn't make any more. When you have two of the best comedians in British comedy coming together, namely David Walliams and Catherine Tate, you know you are in for a treat. Francis de la Tour is absolutely fantastic as the mean-spirited, jaded Mrs. Barron, the headmistress, and I love her lines in the show. They are some of the best. As is Philip Glenister as Mr. Trevor Gunn, an arrogant, rude sports teacher. He's absolutely hilarious and his slapstick is on point. The whole cast, though, are fantastic, from Mr. Barber, the geography teacher, who's having a nervous breakdown, to Mr. Martin, the music teacher, as well as Mr. Hubble, the elderly, unwell head of science, whose forgetfulness is absolutely hilarious at times. This is a fun, charming, easy-to-watch show, and it really gave me a pleasant 30 minutes just to forget about the world and have a good old-fashioned laugh as you watch some of the best of British comedy talent come together just to make a nice, amusing, enjoyable, and pleasurable comedy series that really leaves you with a smile, if not occasionally leaving you laughing out loud in hysterics. Big School gets a 9 out of 10.